In ancient Egypt, there lived a proud and stubborn king who sat on the throne at the pinnacle of power. He was called Pharaoh. His authority dominated all of Egypt, and he considered himself a god. However, in his magnificent palace, a nation of people was oppressed as slaves. That nation was the Israelites, the darkness of slavery. As the years passed, the Israelites multiplied and became numerous, which made Pharaoh fearful. He thought, "These people will become more powerful than us. We must oppress them." So he forced the Israelites to be his slaves, compelling them to make bricks and build great fortress cities like Pithom and Ramses, working day and night without rest. But despite this oppression, the Israelites continued to multiply. This made Pharaoh's cruel plan even more severe. He issued a brutal decree to throw every Israelite baby boy into the Nile River and kill him. Under this cruel order, Israelite mothers grieved in sorrow. The confrontation with Moses. While the Israelites were suffering, God called Moses and commanded him, "Bring my people out from Pharaoh." Moses obeyed God's command, and along with his brother Aaron, went to Pharaoh's palace. When Moses said, "Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, let my people go," Pharaoh laughed proudly from his throne. "Who is the Lord? Why should I listen to his voice? I will not let them go," he replied. From that moment on, Pharaoh's heart grew hard, and he oppressed the Israelites even more. The 10 worst plagues on earth. Because of Pharaoh's stubbornness, God brought 10 plagues upon Egypt, one after another. These plagues broke Pharaoh's authority one step at a time. The first plague was the turning of all the water in the Nile River into blood. Then, frogs filled every home and street. After that, an overabundance of gnats and flies fell upon them, and the animals of Egypt died. Boils appeared on the bodies of the Egyptians, followed by a severe hailstorm that destroyed all the crops. Locusts completely devoured what was left, and a 3-day darkness covered all of Egypt. During these plagues, Pharaoh repeatedly promised Moses, "I will let you go," but each time a plague ended, his pride caused him to break his promise. The death of the firstborn and the end. Finally, Pharaoh experienced the most devastating of all the plagues. One night God sent an angel to kill all the firstborn of both people and animals in Egypt. This included Pharaoh's own firstborn son in the palace. Overwhelmed with sorrow and fear, Pharaoh finally acknowledged God's power. He immediately summoned Moses and said, "Leave my people now. Go worship your God." He granted the Israelites permission to leave Egypt. However, soon after, Pharaoh's heart changed again. He and his best army, along with their iron chariots, pursued the Israelites. When the Israelites reached the Red Sea, God parted the waters and allowed them to cross on dry ground. When Pharaoh's army followed them, God closed the sea again, drowning the entire army. This event marked the end of Pharaoh's authority and pride. The lesson and legacy. We can learn many important lessons from the story of Pharaoh. A person's pride and stubbornness, no matter how great their power, can never overcome God's power. This story shows the liberation of the Israelites from slavery and demonstrates that God will always save his people. If you'd like to learn more about the history of prominent figures from the Bible, please subscribe to this channel.